God codes. So we're starting again this evening or morning, whatever time that is for you, in whatever part of the world you're in. So at the moment we've done spirit of creation and spirit of wisdom, understanding of systems. So we're going to work with spirit of counsel, might, knowledge of creation and destruction, and awareness. And we were working with these from tonight over the weekend. So I'm looking forward to really bringing in the information, the new information codes that have been coming in. And I feel it really bring another level of awareness to why you're living the life you're living, and then how to make changes in your life and how to navigate your true life in a very compassionate, conscious, aware, with awareness of how to maneuver through each day. And no better time to really go deeper into your core self and know thyself with what's happening in the world around us, and then the changes that are happening in the world and what's that doing for you and what's that doing in your system. So for me, it's very important to be able to work on a daily basis with myself and to observe what's coming up in my system, because that is me. So whatever I'm being triggered on is me on some part. So it's up to me to discover, up to myself to discover where does that the origin of it's from, where's the root of it from. And usually it's from multiple places. So God codes will help you to be able to discern, to know thyself, to bring in new practices, new ways of living, because it will become you then, and for your essence to become center stage. And this will really work deeply on activating parts of you that knows this already, or it may feel like we've been talking about this for a long time, but suddenly it will just open and turn on. So this is the moment really for you to step out of the hive mind and to release the hive mind from your system. And it's always good to know what's happening in the world. That's why I'm posting something sometimes of what's happening in the world. So it's about being conscious, and then first, if there's something I see that's happening in the world that is triggering me, I first transform it in me and say, okay, where is that in me? Where's that frequency in me? Transform it. And then I'm on another level of consciousness, and then I can see it, and I will be the transformer of that field, because now I'm not resonating on another level of consciousness now. But the bypass of that, which a lot of people do, is that they don't really go into this. They don't go into their darkness. They don't go into their fears. They don't look behind the systems. And then they're creating more of the same again. So you think you're on the positive path, but actually you are being fooled, because you're fooling yourself. You will attract fools to you. And you can see this happening in the world around you and what's manifesting in the different archetypes of the world around us. That the emperor with no clothes, empress with no clothes, is been showing up at the moment. And it's very important for me to observe, what is this doing to me, and where are those parts in me, and to transform and to stay conscious and to come out of those old paradigms of disconnect, and then go back into the truest essence of who I am. And the best way to do that is to be in nature and to put away phones for a while and to really be with yourself and reconnect with yourself, and reconnect in a very, very deep, basic way, and create from that point. So God Codes is about really you connecting to your own self as a creator, as a God creator, fully responsible for all that shows up in your life, in your aura, in your emotional body, in your vessel, taking full ownership of your emotions, of your nervous system, of your deflection, of your destruction, of your sabotage, of your lies, of your manipulation, of your shadows, and your greatness. and your creativity and your love and your compassion and your curiosity and all that you have, this unlimited power that's inside you and around you. So God codes will really teach you how to reconnect with yourself and step out of the hive mind and go back into creation. And that we are all interconnected through creation and focusing on setting the intention to navigate in that field. That we're here supporting each other to develop, to grow, our partners to develop, to grow. And we step out of this small-mindedness and criticism and blame and resentment and fearful way of living. And that is an archetype which is showing us the direction or the choices we can make. So everything's about choices at the moment, and honoring that you are fully responsible as a creator, as a God, to create a new system. And that new system is created only by you alone. And then the world around you will shift because we are creating the whole system. And that is the lies that's in our system. And that is the part of us that are a slave within the system of the hive mind. I invite you to come out of the hive mind, and I invite you to go into full authenticity and expansion of who you are as a spirit and a being in this physical body at this moment in time. So I'll be starting later. So I look forward to seeing you there if you're in the webinar already. If you're not, there's already the recordings from last weekend, and you can then do the ones from tonight on. And if you can't make it, you can watch them later, because all the webinars I do are recorded then after, because you have to drop in a few times for the frequencies to drop deep in your system. So yeah, have a beautiful weekend, and maybe I see you later. Thank you.